welcome to the Sacred Water. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to thank you all and each and every one of you for subscribing and leaving lovely messages. I get back to them as soon as I can. I do apologize for the lateness on the video. I have been unwell as of late. I have been having a lot of migraines, and with all the day-to-day stuff that I have, I haven't had the bandwidth to add that the videos to it. But I am back. I am feeling a little better and ready to start making videos for you guys today. That being said, I would like you guys to comment down below some things that you might like to see from me, and I will do my best to add them as we go along. So today we're tackling this week's reading of the energy, and at the end I will do a clearing, Reiki clearing and activation, so that you guys are energetically ready to face the world, as it were. So that is what I have for you guys today. So let's get on with your reading. First, let's cleanse you guys, the space and the tools, to ensure that we come with a clear mind, open spirit, but still protected in this sacred and protected space, so that we may receive the messages that we need to hear and have the energy work done, so that we may face the challenges ahead of us. I call in your spirit guides and my spirit guides into this sacred and protected space, so that we may have communication flow clearly through me to you, and you may receive your messages clearly and know that it is for you. Take a deep breath and release. One more time. And release. Very good. So let's get on with your reading. I am using the Myths and Mermaid Oracle of Water by, Jasmine, Becket-Griffith, and Logan, and Kachina, Mickeletto. I hope I didn't butcher those names. As always, all the information of all the tools that I use will be down below, and so all of that is accessible to you guys. I've always put quite a bit of information for you guys, so that you know, if ever there is a part that you didn't miss or maybe misunderstood because I didn't say it very clearly, that information should be down below. If it's not, don't be afraid to ask. I am aware that sometimes I get a little tongue-tied. So if there are any questions or anything, please don't hesitate. I don't mind. I am very comfortable in my skin to know that sometimes I'm not the most clear person in the world. So if you ask, I will gladly answer to the best of my abilities. As always, these readings are for the general public, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It is also timeless, so whenever you come across them is when it is you're meant to receive these messages. Okay, guides and spirits, what does the beautiful people watching right now need to know for this week? Let's have 3 cards. What do they need to know right now, gods and spirits? Okay. The first card we have is An Alien Emerges. Interesting. What else do we need to know right now, gods and spirits? What do we need to know right now? What else do we need to know right now, gods and spirits? Please guide the beautiful people watching for their highest and greatest good. What do they need to know right now? Too many. This one. Okay, we have Starburst Angel. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful energy. Love, 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 love that card. All right, what else do they need to know right now, gods and spirits? Please, let's have one more. Okay, so this one, the Golden Mermaid. There we go. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we're going to wait until all the cards are on the table before we draw any conclusions, but I already see that there is some, I don't know if it's apathy or simply boredom, but there is something that is not allowing you to see something very special and unique that is happening. I think you're focusing too much on something else. Okay, this one is the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake. As I mentioned, all the information will be down below if you're ever drawn to any of the cards or any of the tools that I use. Okay, one more. So the first one we've got is Hermit. What else do they need to know, gods and spirits? Please guide the beautiful people for their highest and greatest good. What do they need to know right now? What energy is coming towards them? And how best to navigate it. Okay, we have the Hanged Man. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the King of Cups. Okay. Let's have one more for the spread. Please. This one. We have the Fool. Nice energy. Okay. Let's have the outcome, please. We've got the Sun. Beautiful. Anything else? Do we need to know anything else, gods and spirits, about the outcome of this reading for this week? We have the Five of Swords. Okay. I have the Three of Wands. Okay, can we have two more, please? Okay, we have the Lovers. And one more, please. Too many. One more, please, gods and spirits. This one, Three of Cups. Beautiful. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, there is something that has happened to you recently that has had you feeling like you don't know yourself anymore. There is this feeling of unrecognition. It's feels a little scary, perhaps. It feels... There's very much a worry and a concern. There is this feeling of not being yourself, not feeling like yourself, feeling like there is this third party within yourself, as it were. It really does describe very well this alien word. An alien emerges. It really does have that feeling of there is this alien part of me that is unrecognizable. I don't know what is happening to me. There are changes happening, and there are reactions that are happening to things that normally you wouldn't react to. This has you feeling a little bit stuck within yourself, unable to see and recognize that your own fear of what is happening to you right now is what is containing you and is not allowing you to see beyond this alien reaction. But what confuses me a little bit is this reaction of apathy. It almost feels like the fear or the concern is such that you are kind of shutting down the emotions of it because you can't deal with it at the moment. Like I said of myself, you might also be feeling the same way, that, you know, you just don't have the bandwidth to deal with it. And that is very much a Four of Cups scenario, where this mental space that you've put yourself in is not allowing you to see that what is happening is an activation. There's a beautiful activation that is happening within your crown chakra, in your third eye chakra, but also the heart chakra, I'm hearing. And these are major activations that were supposed to happen all along. It is a transformation that is leaving you a little raw and feeling there is this distance between yourself and others. And the reality here is that what is happening is literally upgrading you. So in essence, you are sort of going up a level, but you feel alone on that level because all of those others around you have not had the same leveling up. So they're a level behind. That's why you're feeling a little bit alone in this platform, as it were. Those that are meant to catch up with you will eventually have that sort of upgrade, so you won't feel as alienated or alone anymore. You won't feel like you are other and apart from others. I don't know if I'm making sense. Hopefully that I am, and you resonate with it, because this feels very personal. It feels almost like I am literally connecting with an energy of 1 or maybe 10 people. So I'm hoping that you guys are resonating with this. If not, there are other videos that you might resonate or might be attracted to. But let's keep on going, and maybe there'll be something in there that you might recognize if you don't recognize it yet. This almost feels like it's an ongoing process, so you might not necessarily recognize yourself in this just yet. what Spirit pretty much is saying is, don't be afraid to put things on pause a little bit when it comes to your social activities, and take your time to sort of meditate and reflect on what is going on. It's this that will allow you that moment of clarity to really understand that this is not a bad or negative thing. This is not, you know, like you're being possessed by an alien or something like that. It really isn't, it isn't that. It is a transformation that has you a little discombobulated, to say the least. So there will be reactions, there will be things that you might not recognize about yourself, but the thing is that at this point in time, it feels like you are in transition. So what is being asked of you is to take it easy on yourself. Be a bit more forgiving of these lapses of if you've lashed out or things like that. Take a bit of time, sort of disconnect, and when you're ready and you're ready to emerge from your cocoon, you know, completely new and rejuvenated into this next step that you're going into, then you can sit down and explain to your friends and your loved ones, listen, I've been going through some stuff, and I really do apologize for whatever reaction I have had. I had not been feeling myself, but I am feeling better now. That sort of thing. So don't be afraid to take that moment, that little break in your everyday interactions with the Ten of Cups, with your friends, with your family, because what you truly want right now, you know, you want everything to go back to normal and everything to be happy and completely balanced and everything. But you are going through this transformation because you're meant to. There is an upgrade happening so that you can step into your gifts. You might not have been aware of them up to this point in time. You might or might not have been embarking in your own spiritual journey. Everybody connects with that part of themselves at different points in time in their lives. So definitely at this point in time, they're asking you to just take that break and take those moments by yourself so that clarity, illumination, and wisdom can come in, so that you understand what is happening to you, and understand that you must take it easy on yourself and others, and the best thing to do is just take that break, just so that you can process things. Once that process is through, then you can reunite and reconnect with everybody and have a much more harmonious interaction with them, because at that point in time, with the King of Cups here, not only will you be completely balanced emotionally speaking, but also you will be able to foresee any issues that are coming up. There will be that clarity of vision, because the emotions will no longer be clouding it. You will be able to understand and see things for what they are, and be able to deal with it as it comes. This then allows you to finally step into your new beginning and your new gifts that are going to start emerging. It is this feeling of a breakthrough. That's the word that I'm getting, breakthrough. It is this feeling of what's that word? Gods and spirits, help me out here. They're only giving me the emotion, and I'm having a hard time putting words to that emotion. There is a sense of jubilation, because things are finally going to click into place and everything is going to make sense. That's the sort of feeling that I am getting. It's kind of like an aha moment that allows you to sort of step boldly and be able to move into the direction that you've always wanted to go, even though you weren't sure what that was at this point in time. You are going to be 100% sure, and you'll be able to make that leap of faith into the not so much the unknown, but because you'll have a good idea of where you're going, but more of the unknown lies in the how, the when, the where, is not the what, if that makes sense. With the ship down below, there is a sense that there's something that's going to come in that is going to help with that clarity, that aha moment. But remember that spirit is always trying to communicate with you, and so are your spirit guides. So communication can come in the most ridiculous ways sometimes. Because if we're so bombarded with noise and images all day long, sometimes they have to go to some extreme lengths for us to pay attention. And sometimes that goes into the comical, sometimes it goes into the shocking. I wouldn't necessarily call it scary. I mean, it depends on what frame of mind you're in, I suppose, but I would not call it scary. It would be like a flash of lightning or something like that. That would be startling, but not necessarily super scary. I guess it could be for some people, but what I'm trying to get at here is that what I am getting from spirit, and this is purely channeled, is that the message is going to come in a way that is unexpected. And this is made on purpose because whomever I'm connecting with, or the people that I'm connecting with, are kind of saturated with images and noises and day-to-day activities that a lot of stuff would just sort of be background noise. So they're going to be coming in with this, it almost feels like this catalyst in a way that is unexpected, just so that you are able to see it and pay attention to it. That's for some of you, not necessarily all of you. There's also this feeling of there might be part of you that is a little scared to make that leap of faith, but they're wanting you to grab a hold of that sense of, I'm getting the image of the inner child in this sense of exploration and adventure. So they're saying, hang on to that and don't think too much of the scaries, what ifs, because that might freeze you in your tracks, and they don't want you to do that. They want you to step into who you're meant to be and who you're meant to, and what you're meant to be doing. And the activation that is happening right now is the activation that's going to allow you to step into the gifts that you're going to be needing to step into this new beginning, whatever this is. This activation is of gifts that were learned. Most of them have been learned through different lifetimes, so they are currently being activated in this lifetime together, plus a couple of new ones that you've never really experienced before. So this is why you have this feeling. Yes, okay, thank you. This is why you have this feeling of alienation, this feeling of other, this feeling of not recognizing yourself, because it is different. You've never gone through this particular activation where you would have one or two in your past lives, but never all of them together, and new ones are coming in as well. So there is, it might feel a little bit like being bombarded with things, but they're saying don't fear it, don't block yourself, don't shut down, because that might lengthen the process and it might stall it a little bit, which means that the process would become longer and it might become harder on you. So they're saying open up, allow it, and Don't put any resistance to it. It might feel odd, it might feel weird, you might feel like you're alone, but know that you're never alone. Spirit and your guides are always there with you. So while it might feel a little bit scary, and they're saying here with the 5 of Swords here in your outcome, it might feel a little bit conflicting within yourself because you don't really understand what's happening. But if you open yourself up to it and you allow this process to happen, and it is very much a choice to do so. They were pointing out earlier to me some more, the 3 of Wands. If you open up and you sort of ride through this conflicting energy within you, all of a sudden it'll feel like everything will click into place and you will be able to use them and activate them without anybody teaching you to. It'll feel like second nature. You'll just have something in front of you and it will happen. You will naturally be using these gifts and in a very natural way. And it'll be able to point you in the direction very definitively and very decisively in which the direction that you're supposed to be going. It'll feel right. You'll know it. There's this is what I'm hearing. Your knowing will become very strong. So there will be no room for doubt. It'll just point you in the direction and you will literally go in it. But it is your choice whether to be in this energy or the allowing energy that allows you to meld the two together. Your past self and your current self. The current self that you're turning into. Once the transformation is over, you will feel yourself again, but different. It's this feeling of, I feel better somehow, I feel happier somehow, I feel somehow even more myself, even though I am different. And this then will allow you to be in that beautiful space once again, to come together with your friends and your family and be able to rejoice, I guess, in life's little pleasures, and rejoice in having rediscovered yourself and discovered that you're so much more than you thought you were. You have so much more to you, so many more aspects that now these aspects that were in the shadow, in the dark, are emerging, and it's like that feeling of the butterfly coming out of the cocoon. Yes, it's a little scary. Yes, it might be uncomfortable. Yes, it might hurt a little bit. But at the end of the day, when you come out of that cocoon, that chrysalis, you have transformed completely into this amazing, beautiful butterfly. So Spirit is saying at this point, don't fear it. Don't shut it down. Don't put yourself in the 8 of Swords position. Hear the bird, they're saying. Hear the bird. To let you know that what you have to do is calm, ground and center, go within, really understand that what you're going through is a self-transformation. Be patient with yourself, be gracious about it. Don't get too much angry with yourself. Don't let this inner conflict make the transformation worse for you. It's not like you can really stop it, because we're all meant to grow, but we can sort of go with the flow and not put so much resistance, because then it will be like the I'm being given the image of the twig in the river sort of hitting every rock and stone and boulder on its way through, instead of just riding the waves in the middle and going with the flow and arriving where we're supposed to be going to much more comfortable ways, right? So that is this bit here. I'm going to draw one card from this deck. This is, I'll have to get the book, but it's all about crystals. And then we'll do the rune as usual. And then we will proceed to your Reiki clearing and activation to help you out through all this. All right, gods and spirits, can we have one card for the beautiful people for their highest and greatest good? Okay, there we go. A different kind of love, rose quartz. So this is what we were talking about feeling, you know, being gentle with yourself as you go through this process. It is a process of discovering parts of yourself that are being activated at this point in time. And yes, you're going to have to learn to love those parts as well. It might be a little bit hard, especially if the emerging gifts sometimes can be a little scary because you're seeing things that you've never seen before. But what they're saying is that A, you are protected, B, you are being guided, and C, you're never alone. So all you have to do is calm down, go with it. If ever you get scared with anything that you might see now that the veil is dropping away from your eyes, sort of ground and center and communicate with spirit and your spirit guides. They are going to help you and they are going to protect you as you going through this. But like I said, there's going to be this feeling of already knowing how to deal with it and use them, because most of these gifts that are being activated are ones that you have learned from previous lifetimes. So it would be a good idea to have a rose quartz with you at all times. I would also suggest some black tourmaline if you are wanting a little bit of extra protection. But as you're going through the transition, this one is going to be the most helpful one for you because it will help soften some of the growing pains, as it were. So rose quartz is the one being suggested to you at this point in time. All right, let's do the rune. No, these are the crystals. Okay, these are the runes. Okay, this one. Okay, so this is the one that you have got for this reading. Let's read it together. See if I can find it quickly for you. Okay, so this rune right here, let's see, there we go. It's called Jera. It's the letter J. It stands for harvest the cycle of 1 year. Reward, gain, fruition, fruitful season, plenty, cycles of nature, peace, and happiness. So what essentially this is telling me is that this is a cycle that is closing up and a new one opening. It is a cycle that you had to go through in order to reactivate these gifts and gaining new ones as well. And this is part of a reward for all of that internal work that you have been doing and all of the what is that, gods and spirits? They're saying you have helped a lot of souls throughout your lifetime, and your soul has committed to continue helping others, and they have decided to reward you in opening up all of the gifts that you are going to need to make this easier. It is a gift, they're saying. It might look like it is not at times, but it is a gift because not everyone is equipped to deal with all of them at the same time. So know that you are strong, and know that you are quite capable of dealing with this. Otherwise, you would not be rewarded by having all of them activated at once. So this one is going to go on the Hangman. Okay, so let's get on with the healing and activation portion. Okay, we're going to start with a singing bowl. And as I ring the singing bowl, I would like you to close your eyes and breathe deeply 3 times with me. In, hold it for a minute, and release. One more time. And release. 3rd time. Very good. Make yourself comfortable where you are seated. We'll let the sounds of the singing bowl go through you, removing blocks, loosening tension, allowing you to cleanse and restore your energy and relax deeper and deeper into this small session of Reiki healing and activation. Very good. Let's take another breath in, holding it for a little while, and release. We're going to start out with a say, Heiki. Say, Heiki. That's it. We'll do the clearing one more time. Say, Heiki. Very good. Very good. I'm going to use the selenite one to clear any blockages, any negative attachments, and anything that might hinder you, any negative thoughts, thought patterns, any self-deprecation. We're going to remove those. Anything that lowers your belief in yourself. Anything that makes you feel less than. Any comparisons that you're drawing of yourself with others. Know that you are unique. You're different. Beautiful inside and out. Very strong and capable. Chokure. Channeling bright white light as I cleanse and activate, making you ready to receive blessings from the Goddess and God, Spirit, Spirit guides, angels, all those that are benefit and want your anything that is good for you and for your own blessings, anything for your highest good and only for your highest good. Chokure. Chokure. Very good. Okay. Use the smoky quartz to help cleanse, protect your energy, any negative attachments, especially if they are of the emotional sort, negative thought patterns. These are being removed. Any negativity drawing from or stemming from experiences from your past lives that don't serve you, any contracts that you might have made that are lingering that don't serve this lifetime are also being removed, so that we can concentrate in this lifetime, on this lifetime, and not have any negativity lingering that might hinder what you are meant to do and who you are meant to be or become and are becoming. Very good. We're going to be doing some activations now. Take a deep breath in and release. Daikumio. 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 Very good. Drawing a bright white light through my palms, through the crystal onto you, clearing, cleansing, activating. Feel the bright white light from Spirit being channeled through to you. Take a deep breath in and release. Daikumio. Beautiful. Black tourmaline to help protect your auric field, protect you from any negativity that might come your way or might be drawn to the beautiful white light within. You are being protected. Your spirit guides, your protective angels, Spirit himself or herself, gods and goddesses, whomever you look to for protection, they're protecting you right now. Daikumyo. Daikumyo. Very good. To give strength to your heart, bringing in beautiful bright white light and bright green light to your heart center to give you the power of endurance. Chokure. Chokure. Take a deep breath in and release. Feel the beautiful, bright, beautiful energy entering your heart space, your body, your etheric body, and your auric field. You're being encompassed in bright white light, bringing in rose quartz to bring in a gentle, soft energy of self-love, of being easy with yourself, more understanding, and just being gentle overall with yourself as you go through this process. Chokure. Chokure. Seiki. Seiki. Very good. Activated. Daikumyo. Daikumyo. Good. For the crown chakra and the third eye, we're going to use this beautiful fluorite wand, and we're going to push in beautiful bright white light as well as the violet flame so that it may be cleansed and activated. Take a deep breath in. Chokure. Chokure. Seiki. Seiki. Daikumyo. Daikumyo. Drawing through the energy from the crown chakra all the way down to the root. Everything's clear, cleansed. Take a deep breath in. Activation is complete. Raku. Very good. There you go. Fluff up your aura a little bit. And smooth it all down. Beautiful bright white light surrounds you, cleansing you, protecting you, and activating you so that you are ready to deal with the challenges that lie ahead. Beautiful. So I hope this helps. I hope that you have a great week. I hope you have resonated with the reading and have enjoyed the activation and clearing Reiki session at the end of this reading. I hope to hear from you guys down in the comments. If you haven't done so already, I would love to have you as part of this community, so please consider subscribing and leaving a thumbs up. Share this content with others if you think others might benefit from it. All of these things really help out the channel, and I love each and every one of you. I hope that you guys are doing well, and as always, blessed be.